Easy Company Collectibles, and today we're going to be walking through the graveyard. Yes, you guys heard it, we're walking through a graveyard. Don't pee on any graves, don't poop on any squats. Only give flowers, Today, hit the like button below. Hit the like button, it helps. It helps more than anything. And that's good you can't see the dislike button anymore, but it helps. Today, we're going to be taking a stroll through the graveyard. A little thing, because we all know Hot Toys Sideshow, we've seen some figures that's been released as a prototype and never done ever again. So, we're going to take a stroll and go through figures, leaving comments down below what you think. Figures that you would have loved to see happen. Figures you would have really wanted to see come alive, and they're not, and why, and how, and who, and trying to remember those who had fallen, who have became burnt to the crisp and hasn't become a full phoenix yet. So we're going to go over and see what is in the coming soon section of Sideshow.com, because this is the graveyard for all things good. So, starting off, I want to go through this Darth Vader statue, what just got released as of the making of this video. And wow, I know it's going to be a little bit, probably going to be released by then, but wow, I want to say wow, bravo Sideshow on making such an amazing art concept. Now, this is probably by the brothers, I forgot their Kushkarik, I don't know how to say their name, because it looks very much like the Asajj Ventress statue that was made, and the Darth Maul. So, with that being said, it's going to be an amazing interpretation of Darth Vader as a mythos. Oh my god, cannot wait for this guy to release. Cannot wait. Only thing I don't like is not a shiny head. Well, I could... Shiny. We're not talking about shiny heads. Must buy on that guy. He's an amazing figure. Next up, we have Crosshair as a 6-scale figurama. Now, we have already Rambo, which is... we have Echo and... what's the main guy's name? He looks like a Rambo clone. I forgot. I have to watch the Clone Wars. So, we have this guy, Crosshair, which, obviously, I think this will, in time, come out and full-blown come out to be a full release, gadgets and all. It's an amazing figure. We have to have them all. I want Wrecker. I want everybody. Kit. What's the guy's name? Kit? I have to really go back and see what their names are. I forgot about Bad Batch so fast. It's so funny. I don't know why. But, magnificent figure. It's a must come out. I mean, a lot of you guys haven't picked up on the Bad Batch, like myself, as much. But, it's a good addition I feel Hot Toys will bring out in the future. Next up, who we have? What is this? Oh, so, Lord of the Rings, guys. Gandalf as I have a half-scale, full-blown statue with real silicone skin. You have one coming for you. You have one coming. I want to go over this guy. I don't think this guy, I mean, holy 404 error, Batman. You can't even click on him anymore. This guy is Baron Zemo. Zemo from the series. What series were you from, boy? What about now? Okay, it's just not going to work because I think this guy is not going to come. This guy, I got to kiss him goodbye because he's not going to come out. I pretty much guarantee you this guy's not going to come out because it's one of those guys. I mean, look at him. It's not really that popular of a dude. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he's worthy of, So I think he's going to stay in the graveyard. Along with this purple suit, whatever that thing is. Moving down, we have Casca Reeves, which is a really good figure. We've seen this figure actually been teased in the latest release of Fennec Shand. If you look in her product page of what all she comes with, her boot is sticking right between Fennec's legs. That don't sound right, but it's the truth, and it's what I'm going to give you. This, I feel, will come out. This is a 2022 Toyota Supra. This, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So this is a good-looking figure. And we already have Bo-Katan coming out. I don't see how Hot Toys could skip on this figure. Now, it's not surprising to see them leave this in the graveyard and let this figure die off with a twisted, bent-up heads-up display. But I don't think so. I don't think this figure is going to stay in the graveyard too much longer with the new Book of Boba Fett series coming up. I think they're going to have to release her. And with the craze, no pun intended, that Bo-Katan is going to have coming towards her, I feel like this is a must. And I want them to make the other guy that was with them. I can't remember his name, or if he even had a name. He was a backup dancer for Bo-Katan, and Costco Reeves was one of them. I would love to see full-blown head sculpt. Full-blown. I mean, go all the way for these backup dancers. I'm all for it. So, with that being said, I'd love to have it. I'd love to have it. And I do think Hot Toys will release it. Grogu 6-scale figure set. Now, we're going through these pretty quick because there's a lot to put in here. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would. Only for the sake of these eggs. I mean, the soup with the octopusy in it and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. But if this stays in the grave, so be it. Going on to Cobb Vanth. Now, this was a talk of our nature on the live streams lately because of the popularity of Boba Fett lately. We have a lot coming from him. And this figure would not be complete without a head sculpt. A head sculpt for this figure would be absolutely priceless. I mean, this figure would blow me out of the water. I think this figure without a head sculpt would just be a skinny Boba Fett. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So, with that being said, I know this figure will come out with a head sculpt. Now, will it come out? I don't know. This was a very kind of a less of a character, but he kind of said, until we meet again, or hope we see again, or whatever. So, maybe Hot Toys make a later version of him, or maybe he gets popular later in the Mandalorian show, or we see him on how Boba Fett, kind of went down the drain and how he got the armor. And why are all their things bent? Kind of like my... Next. We have to get him. We have to get him. Cobb Vanth is one of those figures we have to get. Now, this is a figure I am pretty disappointed that we're having to beg for. Battle droids of any sorts should have been released far back when Obi-Wan, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin, Revenge of the Sith, Dooku, when any of those guys started getting released, these guys should have been released already. I'm kind of disappointed Hot Toys has not already came out with a figure that we can already play with. It's kind of disturbing. It's very bad. I don't like it. I don't like it because it's just not right. We should have gotten figures like this with, drops like Anakin and Obi-Wan and Dooku. We should have gotten them already. I really love that they shown it and teased it, but Hot Toys, let it come out. Bring out the droids. I hope that's not going to be a grave figure for us. I really hope not. So, next up we have... premium format Rey. This is fine. I like this. I don't like her Ugg boots, but I like this. I really do. Very nicely done. But Sideshow, you fool me with these prototype pictures. You always get me. This, I don't care if it dies or not because I'm not into the whole sequel stuff. Now, this is kind of weird. Hot Toys came out with a diorama Safe House Navarro style thing. We're not going to see it. Rest in peace, Navarro Imperial Safe House diorama. Dash Hot Toys. It ain't coming. We're not getting this. Hot Toys, you're not a diorama company, are you? Leave that to Metamorphic Customs. Axe Wolves. 6-scale figure. Who's Axe Wolves? I'm sorry if I don't know who that is. Nightwing. Nightwing. It's probably going to happen because we've gotten a line already. Now, this is, I'm sure I'm skipping a lot here, but this is one that I'm curious as to why are we not getting him? Why have we not getting him when we're so close to a release of Clone Wars Anakin? Why did we not get Clone Wars Obi-Wan? Now, I have a theory, guys. It's because of most likely, probably the likelihood of that, which is the Obi-Wan Kenobi series or show. They might be pushing Obi-Wan back because they know something. They have Obi-Wan mythos type Obi-Wan Hot Toys version coming out. With that being said, that may be what they're working on. That may be what they're doing. That may be the holdup. That's probably why this guy isn't out yet as for pre-order. And we will eventually get this guy. There's no doubt about it because they already have Anakin on pre-order, the Clone Wars version. So it would make no sense at all to leave this guy out into the grave and dusty and dirty. No, he is going to come out. Do not worry, guys. He is going to come out. This is Obi-Wan we're talking about here. So have no fear. Obi-Wan is here. Don't worry. He will come. He will come. Next up, we have the Witcher girl statue. No. The Snowtrooper 6-scale figure. I hope he comes out. I'm just kidding. This guy's dead. He's deader than dead. No reason for them to release a figure like this. Goodbye. Hello. Go home. Wherever you're from. Azog. From what company? What company? Asmus Toys 1/4 scale statue. This would be amazing to go with a Prime 1 line. Now, this would go absolutely perfect with a Prime 1 line because of the price point of these guys. I would love for them to make this. This would be nice, but we've seen it at SDCC 2019. It is now 2022, a few days into 2022. Now, it's just, I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it. Sorry, guys. Asmus, I think you dropped the ball on us. Very murky-looking milky tees. Can I say titties? I don't know. I just said it. Now, this has a bit of a weird vibe to it because Denobi, a couple of days ago, according to this video's release, Denobi released a video saying that, or a post on Instagram saying that I sense a disturbance in the Force. And I was like, wait, what? What do you know, Denobi? Because Denobi's not a guy to start talking without fact. He is the guy that talks only as soon as he knows something and then speaks facts. That's why I like him. Good chap. So, Denobi, what do you know about this guy? I want to say graveyard digger right here. I mean, this guy is probably staying in the graveyard. But the fact that he said something like that kind of makes me weary. And the fact that Hot Toys really does, I mean, they make some vehicles that you're like, why? Like the Tumbler, for instance, or the Bat, or stuff like that. So I'm like, what? The DeLorean. So, I mean, if this is like a plug piece, you can split the wings off, fold it, and then they can really ship this in small packaging. And if they release this, my mind is about to be blown. Not my butt. Sometimes I don't know what to say, and things come out a little bit weird. But forgive me. But this is a very amazing piece. I hope Hot Toys, you release this. This is one of the top vehicles, in my opinion, in all of Star Wars. This and the, what I believe is called the Delta variant. COVID. No, it's not COVID. I'm not talking about that. I think it's the Delta Jedi Starfighter. The Episode 2 Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan Starfighter is pure bliss. The most perfect engineering you can ever do in a starship is that ship right there. I remember playing Jedi Starfighter, I believe, in the PS2 video game, and I was like, oh, beautiful game, beautiful ships. Everything about that game was magnificent. I hope that releases. I'm not putting that in the graveyard. Not just yet. I'm not burying that memory. Not yet. R419. What do we have here? A droid. What do we have with all the releases from Hot Toys and droids? Non-existent. Wow. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Well, except for IG-11. Who else? I don't like droids. It's kind of Empire-ish of me to not. The only droid I would get is R2-D2, which I didn't get. Funny enough, I say that. And C-3PO, which has been teased. And Into the Graveyard. Next up, we have Luke Skywalker Bespin. Now, this would be a 2-pack, I hope. And the updated head sculpt. Wow. Where is it, Hot Toys? I don't know. We're busy releasing Thena from Eternals. Oh, okay. Sorry to bug you, Hot Toys. I'm so sorry. We've been waiting on this figure. This guy's stuck in the graveyard. I don't want to see this guy stuck in the graveyard. This is something I want released along with Bespin Han Solo, updated head sculpts, cool stuff. Boom! So many things and opportunities here, Hot Toys. Next up, another droid R5D4. We know this guy from A New Hope. Not going to get into him. Same goes for R419. The sexy B1 battle droid. Why not? Why not, Hot Toys? We have his molds on Obi-Wan's base, and at the time I was like, this is a dead giveaway onto what we're getting next. Droids! 50 years and shades later, we have no droids from the prequel era. Why? Why, Hot Toys? I don't want to give this one a graveyard because it is so important to the prequel area. I'm just going to give it a coming out soon. Coming out 2022. If we don't get this in 2022, it's going to be scary. So, boom. Coming out. I'm not gonna dig that one up either. Covered up on my face is the 212th Clone Trooper. Don't know why we didn't get this yet. Honestly, I don't know. We have Commander Cody. Why don't we have this yet? There's so many figure releases that I'm always like, why did you release this? Why did you do that, Hot Toys? I just keep going over and over and over and over. I'm like, where's all your energy, Hot Toys? Where's that vibe that we had you from the beginning that we know you from? I mean, your soul is with Star Wars and Marvel. I understand, but give Star Wars the love it needs too. I mean, Star Wars, it gets all the new stuff. But where's all the real OG love, you know? So he's going to come too. Don't worry, in time. Padme Amidala. Very, very shame that we didn't get this. It did come out in the Comic-Con tease. As you can see, Solo Maul is behind her. And Yoda. That's when those figures were popping. Them figures are dead and gone. And we still don't have this beautiful thing. Now, it's not perfect. Obviously, it has a weird suit, fat suit under it. Padme has to be nice and it has to be perfect. Her face wasn't that great. It was a pretty shameful prototype, but it was a prototype. So we were waiting and waiting and waiting, and pretty much we forgot. So here she lies in the graveyard, and I feel like it will come in time. It's Anakin's sidekick. I mean, how can it not? So with that being said, I want it to come out. It will come out. We just have to give it time. And time we do have because we're going to sit and wait and wait. That will not be forgotten into the graveyard. Captain America, you can go to the graveyard. I don't care. This quarter scale figure, go to the graveyard. Kit Fisto! We want you. Hot Toys, why are we not doing these? Why are we not? Please explain to me, Hot Toys. I wish we can get some... I'm going to steal it, Dante. Dear Howard Chan, please, with the Kit Fisto bug-eyed looking fool, I want him. I want him now. This will not die in the graveyard, but it will be forgotten and dusty. It will be so dusty. I mean, this guy will probably come out in the next 5 years, God knows. I really do think so. It will be a good time frame till we actually see this guy. It's going to be so embarrassing. Poo-poo. PP check. So he's gonna come out, but it's gonna be a really long time. Down to the last few. Now they're not Star Wars, but they're figures that people have been asking for, like this kind of stuff. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like it. Don't care. Whatever. Mantis. I'm gonna go over Mantis last because I don't care about these other ones. Mantis is a figure shown a long time ago, and people has been wanting. Did they make one? Did you make one, Hot Toys? I'm kind of lost for words on this one. Mantis. Obviously they didn't. So here we are. They didn't make it. Mantis. And I don't care whatever you do with her. It's over. Show's over for the Marvel Endgame, Infinity War, Avengers whole dealio. So that's that. So coming soon... These graveyard editions, I hope they release the guys that I said because you just can't mess up these guys. You just can't give us teases of figures like this, like all around me. Look all around me. I mean, especially Luke. I want Luke. Luke is a good guy. Where's Padme down there? I want him Hot Toys. I want him. And this is all coming from Hot Toys. I mean, I don't see anything besides the Asmus orc. This is all Hot Toys. Hot Toys, I just need from you. Hot Toys. So, this is my little graveyard edition of Will It Happen? Hot Toys. Because I don't know anymore. The graves, they're being filled. So, hope you guys like what you saw here in Easy Company Collectibles. Like the video if you did like it. Give it a thumbs up. And see you next time. Until the next graveyard shift comes across us. Number 5. Graveyard figures invade a funeral home, and in the back you can see a toy get up and walk up on its own. Thank you guys. Until next time. Bye.